Well, here we are. It is Saturday, 1 week after I started replacing the coils and plugs in my Ford, and I'm finally just about ready to start it up for the first time. In the middle of that, what I wanted to share with you guys is a little story about a 10mm socket that somehow found its way into my spark plug hole and into my heart. I spent the last week removing this 10mm socket, and with as little of the socket that's left there, I just want you guys to know, with my hands, and I have pretty strong hands, I can't budge it. Put pressure on it. You can barely move it. As bonehead and as stupid as I thought it was that it happened, I thought it was equally smart and important that I record how I got it out of there, because somebody else who's not a mechanic, who works on their own cars, may get themselves into a similar situation and may need some help, may need some thoughts, and so I'll share my thoughts. This is how I tried to remove this socket. Just now found my 10mm socket, and it's in this cylinder here. Can you see it? Yep. There it is, and I tapped on it already on accident because I didn't know it was in there. I just kind of gave one of the tools that I had, it wasn't going all the way in, so I gave it a tap, 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 you know. And I think what I did is I went ahead and drove that socket in there even further. Yep, that's right. So now we're doing socket retrieval in a spark plug hole. You know, it's one of those days. The attempts to just do this with a hook and kind of use brute force and get it out have failed. So I welded a bolt onto the end here, and I've got a sleeve over here that I'm going to use along with some washers and a nut, and we're going to try and pull this thing out using this contraption. And that one. Because I've got an assembly here glued in or epoxied into it right now, trying to pull it back out. My guess is this will just pull right out. I hope it doesn't. I hope it comes out with a socket on the end of it. But yep, just epoxy there. That's what I'm trying to do right there. Is get it to where it fills up the hole here. I don't know, just trying to get it to focus. Fills up the hole on a straight pull, and that guy locks in. Compressed air will freeze when you turn the thing upside down. That's ice there. Ooh, yeah, that's cold, frostbite. So we're going to try and freeze the socket and hope it shrinks to remove it. Hopefully I can just chip off a little bit of this. Yep. We're going to put this down in the spark plug hole and see if we can freeze the spark plug. Or sorry, freeze the socket a little bit. And I snapped my tool. Son of a dick. So this is what I'm settling on. We're going to give it hell. I tried to drill out a socket. I took a sacrificial socket here out of the same set, so I'd have the same set of parameters, the same hardness and all that kind of stuff. And I've got it just about eaten through. And I couldn't get the drills to go into it. I mean, they just sort of made a scar. They weren't able to sink in. I was hoping to tap it and use the puller from spark plug set there. This guy, that one, to pull it out, because I thought those are some beefy tools. And the fact is I just can't drill it. And I tried with a handful of drill bits, kept sharpening them, and even went with the big whopper drill bit to see if I could just drill through the whole damn thing. And no dice. So carbide burr seems to be taking care of business, and this is my weapon of choice with the carbide burr, but this won't fit into the hole. So I have this big extension for hole saws. Yep, got all my hole saws out on the floor, but this is an arbor for a hole saw, and it's supposed to hold a drill bit that just happens to be the same size as this burr. So 1/4 inch shank. I ground a flat onto the burr just to keep it from spinning. And oh geez, this is a do or die, you know. So we're going to get in there and start grinding it out. Here's what I'm doing. I'm going about a minute to a minute and a half, just kind of grinding, and then I use this little telescopic magnet to pull the filings out and check my progress. Very, very slow and tedious. I've been on this almost 4 hours now, and I'm probably 3/4 of the way through the socket. There's a peek at what the socket looks like, and you can see I'm just kind of chewing right through the center of it. I'm a little bit off to the left side there, because if we back up here, I've got this cowl in my way right here, and it's causing the drill to lean a little bit toward the front of the truck. So anyhow, away we go. Can you see it? It's leaning to the side down there. Trying to fish it out now, and I think you guys can see all the shavings in there. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to salvage this this spark plug hole. Holy crap, I think I just heard it pop loose. Wow. There's what's left of the socket, and there's the aftermath. That's about 8 hours worth of precision grinding right there. There we go. Did have some damaged threads. I don't know how badly damaged they were. I could not find an insert kit here in town for the M16 1.5 pitch threads. I had 3 good threads at the bottom, which is close to 1/4 of an inch, and the diameter is just over 1/2 inch of this thing, so we're pretty close to the rules of thumb. And of that, you know, we had 3 good threads. The next thread up had about 1/8 of an inch out of it, and then it started getting, you know, kind of more and more. So I took some JB Weld, mixed it up, threaded the spark plug in with that after, you know, several test runs, and torqued it to 28 foot-pounds, which is the revised factory spec there. And I wound up with a spark plug that is dead centered in the hole there. I'm going to see if I can zoom you guys in. Maybe. Oh, battery's dying. Better go quick. So we're dead center of the hole. I got a little more cleanup to do, but we'll see if she runs. We've got about 20 hours of cure time on the epoxy, and I did have to idle the truck outside late last night, but just an idle. We'll let it sit here and warm up just a little bit. to see how things go. Here we go, we're coming up to temperature. I let her warm up here for probably 15 minutes. Just trying to make sure we don't do anything stupid, so feels like she's idling good.